Yo, what's good, man? It's the Easy Pinchar podcast with your one and only host, Glory Boy, and back here with another special guest. What's up? But yo, bro, so we've been trying to do this for a minute.
Yes, we have.
We've been trying to do this for a minute. And I appreciate you, for reaching out because sometimes I get so busy and I get carried away with few things. But at the end of the day, you still show love. You still hit me up and say, yo, bro, respectfully, like, when we're going to do the podcast. And I was like, all right, bro, let's do it on this day. Because we met each other at the event.
Yeah, we met each other at Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, yeah.
A couple events.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And before we get this started, man, y'all go ahead and like, share. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And let's get straight into it, bro. So tell them who you are, what's your name, and also what you do for them to get to know you.
So my name Rex. I got my own clothing line, Get Money by Any Means. I started it about last year, but I really took it seriously at the end of last year. Quit my job, everything.
Really?
Yep.
Damn. So now you're just self-employed, just doing your thing.
Self-employed.
That's amazing, bro. And tell us, like, where you from, though? Are you from Buffalo or?
Right from Buffalo, uptown.
Uptown. Nice. And how you been here your whole life? You never moved anywhere else?
Nah, I moved a couple places. I've been in North Carolina, Ohio, Albany, Atlanta I moved to before.
Gotcha. And how would you describe your experience from, like, those places compared to Buffalo?
Anytime you go out of town, people always want to support you more. But, there's always support in Buffalo still.
Right. Yeah, it's always support because, it's home. Yeah. Like, being born here. And Buffalo, like, before used to be city of good neighbors, But right now, what would you say Buffalo has become?
It's still city good neighbors. We just got a lot more up-and-coming people coming. A lot more artists coming out. A lot more big clothing lines. Podcast. So everything's just coming up and up in Buffalo.
Right.
Definitely going to be put on the map.
Nah, definitely. That's the goal, bro. That's the goal, to try and put Buffalo on the map, and so on. And I've seen your clothing line. A lot of people been rocking with it. So that's also another way to put it on the map because that people from different states have they been purchasing your stuff and so on.
Definitely. Denver, Ohio.
Okay.
New York City, Albany. I got a lot of sales everywhere. North Carolina.
Damn. And so when it comes to the sales and everything, how do you be feeling when you get like orders from like far, instead of just Buffalo because Buffalo have already known you?
They make me smile. Like my people hearing about my stuff in other states,
right?
Just different. Like I'm about to ship it to so and so.
Right, and it's like, man, like I'm getting known.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
my merch, like this is just how it works. And I like the material that you got, bro. So I forgot actually I bought one hoodie from you.
Yeah, you bought.
It's too hot, so like my mind wasn't thinking about having a hoodie. But that hoodie is amazing, bro. And I've had a lot of compliments. Like people be saying, "Yo, let me have it. I'm like, nah, nah. Heat up him, man. Go buy your own. So yeah, let's get straight into like your business itself. What kind of like inspired you to come up with Get Money by All Means?
I got tired of working for someone else. That's
right.
really it. I'd rather be my own boss. I'm tired of working paycheck to paycheck. I can make my own set hours, and it's something that's my own.
Right. It's something that you enjoy doing because a lot of times what I tell people, and people say in most cases that if you're not enjoying the work that you're doing, then it's just you're slaving yourself, like it's labor because at the end of the day, it's going to mess you up like mentally. Like you got to enjoy the job you're doing. Like every time you go there, you got to make sure it's something that you're enjoying. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. And that's very inspiring because, with the title itself, did you come up with that by yourself or did you have like a group of people? Because, or you're just an individual?
Everything, my clothing line is 100% me. I came up with the name. I do all the designing, all the paperwork, everything.
Wow, that's amazing. And also, like, when it comes to doing it yourself, what has been some of the most stressful moments for you? Because I know in terms of, like, just money itself, you have to put up so much money. In terms of, like, time, you have to find that time to dedicate and make sure that you're so focused on your craft. What has been the most difficult and stressful moment throughout that journey?
Honestly, it'd be the money because my spending habits is terrible. So I always have to put aside money for my business,
Right.
but not go crazy spending for myself. So I be
Right.
having to cut back a lot. Like I don't buy like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes a week no more.
Right.
I barely go out to eat.
That's the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Those are the sacrifices you gotta make. And also like why so the reason why you started doing that is because you just felt like, okay, I was wasting so much money on things that don't really matter as much as my business.
Yeah.
You know?
In order to make your business flourish, you got to sacrifice some things.
Right.
So I put all my time and energy into it. I do all my own events. I do all my own networking, promoting.
Right.
Everything is 100% me. So
And how about like when it comes to like family support and friend support? Like, do you have some of those people in your team to kind of help you with few things?
no,
Nah.
it's 100% me.
But bro, shout out to you, man. Yo, let's give it. Shout out to you, bro. Cause like, trust me, bro, it's not easy. It's not
definitely
easy. You know, some people. That's why sometimes like the way you drop your merch, all different colors and so on. Sometimes I be thinking like, yo, he has a good team because the material, everything like is just so amazing. And just doing it by yourself, coming up with all those ideas is top tier, bro. That's what's gonna set you apart from a lot of different people. So if we take a look at in Buffalo itself, what have been some of the like reviews from clients here and people that you know so far telling you about your merch?
Everybody says it's like the best quality. They love the designs, the comfortability. And I don't head crack with my prices. I keep everything realistic and affordable. Like, but eventually I want it to be like a luxurious urban brand, like
Right.
Gucci. But I can't come out off rip with the prices like that. So
Right, you cannot, because I mean, you gotta start off from somewhere, and then that's why you gotta start hitting up like those celebrities and so on. Because the moment you start getting those people buying your stuff, I think it increases the price.
yeah, we still
Right.
trying to get Ice Spice to buy some booty shorts, but
Really,
I'm trying.
bro. No, it's not just. Actually, one thing I can tell you, bro, don't even try to make her buy it. Try to see if she's having a concert and just, yo, Ice Spice, can you put this on for me?
I'm trying to get a response to them DMs.
You know, like, yeah, bro, you gotta, because there's a lot of concerts, especially like you go to New York City a lot or not.
Nah, I've been in New York City bad times.
Yeah, New York City, I think they be there a lot, bro. So, and I've seen few people actually. Who was it? There's this guy that I follow. He has a merch, and his merch now, I think his hats. He's selling his hats now for a very expensive price, and people are buying it because at one point he just started going to like basketball games and so on, and he would just say, you know what, right here, just try it on, and then they would just
Put it
wear it, take pictures, boo boo boo. Now his price increased. Now everybody buying his stuff, so it's selling now and stuff like that. And yes, and let's also look into just we mentioned how the Buffalo support people's reviews and so on. So like if we take a look at like different parts of the states and so on, like what have those people said about your merch?
One of the states that support me most besides New York is Ohio. They love my merch out there. Like anytime I go out there, I sell out
Really?
quick too. They always say it's always the same reviews. It's comfortable, best quality. They love the designs, and I take feedback from a lot of people. So some people say like, "Oh, logo too big. Let me shrink it a little," or they don't like the placement or something. So I take it, and I always inbox people like, "What you think of this design?" And I take reviews from that too, and
Right.
feedback.
And that's the most important thing, bro. You know, taking those feedbacks, and you don't let those feedback kind of like get to you. As a business owner, like of course you gonna react based on what your customers are saying. Logo's too big, and then that's game right there. So like for the people that's actually trying to improve their business, make sure you take feedbacks because that's one thing I said last time on my podcast is just be a student of the game. You know, at the end of the day, you might be the best designer, but you might come across few people that might just see your work and say, you know what, I think you should do this a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and do you think like a lot of those critics starting off used to kind of get to you, or was there like something that you still kind of like took and work upon?
So when I first started like taking it 100% seriously, a lot of critics was getting to me like, "Oh, you shouldn't drop that color. That's not gonna sell." And I just be like, "I just gotta make it sell then. I got to.
Got to.
I'm sitting on the merch. I have to make it sell." So
Right, right. No, that's it, bro. You gotta make it work. I mean, you invest your money into it. You gotta make sure it sells. But also, you mentioned about just not doing like not fighting for prices or head cracking, whatever. Uh, have you come across people who try to tell you, oh, bro, nah, that's too much, bro. Like, let me get it for cheaper and so on. And how did you react to them? Like, to kind of like make sure that you secured your prices and you made sure that you showed them, okay, this is a business that I have and I'm spending so much money into it.
you'd be surprised how many people ask for cheaper prices. And I really don't budge on my prices unless I know you're gonna bring me sales. So if I know you're gonna bring me sales, I'll bring the price down a little just so I'll make a profit and you happy too. I always try to make my customers happy. So
Why is that like an everyday thing?
every day,
Really?
you'd be surprised. My man's be like, "Yo, let me get 2 sweatsuits for 100." I'd be like, I sell them for 100. So how you think you can buy one get one free? Or people be like, "Yo, let me get the booty shorts for $5." I'd be like, no.
Right. Because, I mean, the money you already put into is more than just $5.
Yeah.
You know, because what's the profit?
Uh,
What's the profit like when you do sell it for cheaper? You know, because it's not really gonna help your business going forward. And also, like, have you lost some relationships with few people because you didn't cut short on your prices to satisfy their needs?
I wouldn't say I lost like relationships, but I definitely would say like people definitely gave distance. I'm really on good terms with everybody who I bring into my circle, but people definitely fall back a little,
Right.
and that just shows me like you're not my true friend. So
Right, and that's well said, bro. Because a lot of times, because I'm a photographer, I do take pictures as well, and I do all this and that. And I've came across few people just because we're friends. They're like, "Yo, bro, let me get it this price." I'm like, "Bro, this is the menu right here. Like, it shows you everything. Like, what makes you so different from other people? You should be the one actually supporting me more than those people.
that's a
You should be the one to even say, yo, bro, I feel like you're doing great for yourself. Let me give you at least $5 more from the price of the booking that,
yeah. Tips
Yeah.
is always welcome.
Yeah, bro, because at the end of the day, you're not just doing it for yourself as well. You're doing it for the community.
Yeah.
You're doing it for the community because even though some people are not getting money from it, but you're putting the community on the map from your merch itself. People going to get to know Buffalo. And then one day, you never know who's going to be having your merch. And now, the people that have been supporting you, you might say, you know what? I have connection with this person. What you do, I'm an artist. All right, let me try my best to put y'all together.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Like a lot of clothing lines, they gatekeep. I don't gatekeep no information. I give people my manufacturer all the time. I help people with their LLCs, EIN numbers, all that. So I'll never gatekeep information. I'm different from other clothing brands.
All right, that's amazing, bro. And do you think them gatekeeping is them just not trying to see others succeed, or is just to protect their brand in a way that if they continue to give out like all this information, they're gonna lose business?
So actually, somebody broke it down to me. Like, if I give my manufacturer to you, that means my manufacturer has less time to work on my stuff. And then it'll just be people be greedy trying to make a profit off of it. I'll do your LLC for twice as much as it costs. Trying to make a profit. I don't care. I'll do it for free. Just pay me what it is.
Right. That makes a huge difference, and especially you mentioned the LLC for people starting out businesses and so on. So when you first started when you first opened up your LLC, what was your reaction to that?
It was one of my best. It was one of my best accomplishments. It was like something that's 100% mine now.
That's amazing, bro. And just being 100% yours, it's like nobody can ever touch it. Yeah. Nobody can ever touch it. Get money by all means. It's mine. Like even somebody use it, they gotta pay you. They gotta pay you. You could sue them.
Definitely.
you know. And also, so let's also talk about a few things here, like family and so on. Because yesterday I actually had What's Poppin' CEO on my podcast, and we talked about a man having purpose in life. So like you working towards your merch, are you working towards it so like that way with your future family and so on they're stable, or you just doing it just in the meantime just to do it?
Both.
Okay.
But I actually have a set goal. Like eventually, I want to give back. I already know like the cause I want to do. So
Right. You gotta give back, man. You gotta give back, especially. And if you was to give back, in what area or in what way would you give back to the community or give back to the people that have been supporting you, or just people in general that's struggling financially and so on?
so I think one of the biggest issues in the world is when felons come home, and I want to make it so I give felons jobs or donate to organizations for them
Right.
and just help them get on their feet. That's a big problem.
Right. And felons, man, for the people that come out of jail, it be so hard for them to get a job, bro. It be so hard. So I'm like, yo, just do the right things, man. I know sometimes you get led in a different direction in life, but at the end of the day, make sure you find something to do that's positive, that's gonna positively influence you. Because and also, I don't know if you watched the one podcast I had Gambino here. Uh, he's he's uh he's from Buffalo, but he's Italian. That's
Yeah,
his
that's my
roots.
boy.
Yeah, Gambino, bro. Like he was in jail for a very long time, and when he was telling me his story, him coming out, and like they would tell him, okay, we don't want you to work at this hour. We don't want you to do this, and it was so hard for him to find a job. I was like, damn, man, like that's crazy. And you mentioning helping out the felons, people that come out, that's very important because some of those people are coming out, already learned their lesson, and they want best for themselves. So and also like, have you like came across like few of those people like felons so far at the start of your business and how your business is going right now? Have you met some of them that kind of wanted to get some work and get paid from you or whatever?
Yeah, so I haven't had the opportunity to pay nobody, but I'll bring them to like events and I'll have them network with different artists, producers and stuff.
Right.
I might not be able to pay you at the time, but I can give you the connections to make it your own way.
Right, that's it. Connection is huge. Connection is huge. That's even more than just paying that person for that 1 hour because now you just open up so many doors for them.
Yeah, it's a network.
Yeah, so many doors. So tell us more about in terms of like your merch. Have you looked into educating other people, like having like classes, stuff like that? Because like you mentioned, you don't gatekeep and so on. But like, have you looked into having like classes where you can teach people how to start their own clothing brand, how to design, how to find the best manufacturer, and so on?
I have, but I've only had my clothing line for going on a year, so there's still so much to learn. So even if I did, I wouldn't want to falsely lead people.
Right. So you want to become like a guru?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just want to know everything
A
before I
guru,
can just
right.
teach people. I can only teach what I know right now.
Right. That's it, bro. You gotta teach what you know, and plus, I mean, you've been learning every single day. And who have you worked with so far, like in terms of like celebrities, and who have been wearing your merch in terms of like celebrities so far?
I got a couple local artists: Captivated C, Dime Dada. I actually had a Ohio artist buy something for me. Her name was Buddy Vaughn.
Okay.
So I've had a couple artists buy my stuff. I've had DJs.
Yeah. That's amazing, bro. DJs and also like DJs from Buffalo or
Buffalo.
from Buffalo. And have you looked into, I mean, those top artists from Buffalo as well, like Benny the Butcher, Conway. And have you looked into, doing business with them as well or no?
I spoke to one of Benny's peoples. It's just they always so busy. They be trying to get back to me, and then our times just don't be working together. So, but that's definitely something I want to do Probably give like Benny a free sweatsuit or something. So
Yeah, I think he's in He's not on tour right now.
nah, he
Yeah.
about to be in Rochester next.
Oh yeah, bro, pop up there, man. You
I might
never
have
know.
to.
You never know what could happen, bro. Because when you go there and just have one of the sweatshirt like nice and put your business cards inside and so on, and then as soon as he passes by, you be, yo, Benny, right here, bro. I'm from Buffalo. Da, 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 psh.
Just hand it off to
Just
him.
hand it off to him, bro, and a lot of those people tend to just support you and just put it on, take a picture. Hopefully he could do it because a lot of some artists tend to just not want to do it because they want to get paid for that promo. They think they're gonna help you so much by posting a single picture, which I understand. Yes, it does get eyeballs, but at the end of the day, you gotta find those genuine people that's actually gonna post it because they want to support you and see you grow. So what is more to expect, bro? Like from the future, what you got in the stock?
So further down the line, I want to do like lingerie for females.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring the sweatsuits back, track suits, jean jackets. I'm gonna do everything full fits. I want to do shoes down the line. I've actually had somebody hit me up to do a collab for their shoes. So
Nice. So a lot of big things coming.
yes,
A lot of big things coming. And you gotta do them sweatsuits, bro, for winter. I mean summertime. I was gonna say winter, but Buffalo girls don't care.
no, they don't.
They don't
Sweatsuits
care.
all year round.
Exactly. So yeah, you gotta do that, bro, because I mean, it's gonna be something different because a lot of people that usually have merches, they tend to focus more on having sweatsuits, on having hoodies. They don't really focus on saying, you know what, let me actually try to do something different, such as swimsuits and so on, because girls really do support.
Nah, they do. Most of my clients be females. That's why I
Females,
did the
right.
booty shorts.
Right. They really be supporting, bro. They really be supporting, and they're just gonna pay whatever and they be like, oh my god, it's so cute, and they will post it.
They post it, and that's where I'll be blowing up most of my stuff.
Right.
They tell their boyfriend, or they plug something.
All right, their boyfriends be buying it, or they buy it for their boyfriend for Christmas and so on, bro. Because the material is nice, man. Like I felt the hoodie, because I like to, when I buy my hoodies, I like my hoodies to be a little thick, and also like the inside. When I wear like certain T-shirts, I don't want those little things to be
The little cotton.
to be stuck on my shirt. And your hoodies don't really do nothing like that. Everything is nice, authentic. That's all I can say. And one thing I can say, bro, just keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing. It's not. It's a slow pace right now, but you never know. Like you said, you're working by yourself, so all that hard work gonna pay off one day. But yeah, so what message would you give to the young kids, to people that's trying to start clothing brand and so on, in order for them to at least stay focused and achieve few things throughout their journey?
You got to find other business owners, even if it's not the same lane. Just get next to them because they can teach you things about business that might not 100% relate, but you could take pieces from certain things. Like I talk to producers a lot. They always give me advice for different things.
All right, like just producers, and also have you talk to like people that have like stores, clothing brands, and so on, because that's also important. Because I don't know, you might think about opening up a store one day. You never know. You feel me?
The storefront, actually, I want to do that, and I want to get a kiosk in the mall so I can have both.
Right. And how about like one thing I want to ask you though? Have you tried also? Because I know a lot of clothing brands do this, where they will hit up a store and tell them, okay, I'm gonna give you maybe 5% from the profit. So when people buy my stuff, I can just hang it in your store and so on. Have you tried doing that? Or
I got a meeting after this.
all right. Say less, bro. Right on the spot. But yeah, bro. So was there anything else you wanted to let us know in terms of just your business itself or just your life in general?
Just keep supporting. That's all I could say.
Right. Definitely.
I do this for me, but I also do it for y'all. I provide the best quality. and the best fashion.
That's it. Talk about it, man. Buffalo fashion shows and everything. So you gotta put your stuff in there. You gotta submit your merch in there, so that way people can actually get to see it. Because it's a lot of people that go to those events.
I was gonna do it, but when I actually got in tune with the person who was, I was too late. So I was like, dang, I'm just gonna get next year then.
Yeah, I mean, there's some coming up. I think this year.
There is.
Yeah, there's some coming out this year. Buffalo Fashion Show, Buffalo Fashion Week. They be having like stuff coming up. So this year, and also I think there's this other organization. What's their name? They doing like a fashion show. I forgot their name, but I'm gonna send you their thing, because they're really good, bro. They're looking for people like designers and so on to kind of include into their fashion show, and that's a way to go. Oh, yeah, appreciate you for coming through, bro. This was an amazing sit down. You know, it's something that we've been talking about for a minute. Finally, it's here. Appreciate you. Yo, y'all go ahead and subscribe, man. Y'all go ahead and follow my boy. You can tell him your Instagram once again.
GMBAM_clothing.
Yes, sir.
Just follow, like, shop.
You got Facebook.
Facebook is Rex the Goat. My personal IG is Rex the Goat 716.
All right, bet, man. Y'all go ahead and follow. Make sure y'all purchase, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this video as well. This is Easy Pinchao Podcast, and we outside, bro. Let's go.